Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Sean from Start to Finish Gaming, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved here on the brand new Xbox Series X. Guys, in the last episode, we went over to Ragnarok, and we got ourselves a couple of Equises over in the Highlands area. If you guys haven't checked out that video, in the right-hand corner right about now is a link sending you on over there, so definitely check out that video, then come on back to this one. Guys, let me introduce you to our brand new Equus. This thing looks absolutely gorgeous. We did happen to get two mutations on it, one in stamina and one in weight. This thing is in fact fully imprinted, and I absolutely love it. Let's go over the stats though. 2246 in health, 2856 stamina, which seems ridiculously high, but that's totally okay on an Equus. 747.6 in weight, and 375.1 melee damage. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna obviously jump a ton into weight on this girl, probably a lot into melee too, because I would like this thing to actually be another alternative to knocking out creatures for us. On top of that, probably a little bit in health too, but this stamina seems absolutely ridiculous. We may put some levels into it, but I'm not going to focus on it too much. But guys, today we are going to be getting ourselves a little bit closer to superior kibble. In the last episode, I did mention that we were going to go out and get some Mosh shops, and we may. If there's a couple of Mosh shops around here, we'll definitely grab them. But today we're actually going to go to one of my favorite spots on the map. Let me pull up the map here so I can show you. Around 30 latitude, 20 longitude, that area that's still all foggy and everything, that area is considered the Mosh Pit area. There are a ton of dinos up there. There's Carnos, there's Argents, there's Allos, there's Rexes, there's Sabers, there's Stegos. There's a lot of creatures up there, and they're just mashed into one area where they're constantly fighting each other, and it's just easy to really grab high-level wild dinos up there. So today we're going to take the Mantis. We're also going to take the Direwolf pack with us. We're going to head on up there and see what kind of dinos we can come across. I would really like to get an Argent at this point, because we do currently have a male. Argent is one of the eggs that you can use for superior kibble. You can also actually use Mosh shop eggs, but it really just depends on what we see on the way. We're also going to head over to the Redwoods. I think that's how we're going to start out this episode, because I want to show you guys how to actually get rare mushrooms, which is another requirement for superior kibble. So guys, if you find yourself enjoying this one, make sure you smash that like button for me. On top of that, if you're new to the channel or you're enjoying the series but just haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I really do appreciate it. So guys, I'll show you guys where to get some rare mushrooms and how to do that. Alright guys, so we're not actually going to go into the Redwoods. We're going to stay right outside of the Redwoods right here, because this is the swampy area. These trees right here that actually go into the ground a bit, they just got a weird looking, like the vines kind of coming off of them. These are called mangrove trees, and this is where you actually get yourself some rare mushrooms. So we're going to try two different ways out, because I could have sworn you can get a lot with an actual Equus, but they really recommend that you use a Anki. And basically all you do is very simple. Take the Anki, just walk up to a couple of these mangrove trees, and smack. 7 rare mushrooms right away. 7 again. You'll get a decent amount, honestly. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but they do honestly add up, and I think it only takes 1 mushroom per kibble anyways. So again, right now, theoretically, we can make a total of 45 kibble with this. So, that's really the way that they do recommend. Ooh, look at the colors on you. It's fine, you're dead. You're dead, and we're gonna start getting attacked by these things, aren't we? That's the one thing I hate about the swamps, is you're gonna get a ton of these little, bugs and everything around. But I do want to try out the Equus, because I could have sworn you could get rare mushrooms from these bushes, right? Oh. No, you can't. Oh, I always thought you could. What about the trees? Yeah, you get some rare mushrooms. 11, 12. Yeah, no. may get some plant species, though. I'll definitely take that. Yeah, so it does actually look like it's better to use the Yankee. Okay, well, I just wanted to experiment with that. I guess not. Whatever. Okay. I don't know. I just always thought that using the Equus, you would be able to actually get a lot more, but whatever. Sometimes I'm wrong, but it is what it is. So now what we're actually going to do is, let me cryo these guys up first. Uh-oh. You didn't have anything on you important, though, right? I'll take the rare mushrooms. Why not? I have a couple back at base, but that's fine. Let's see here. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to ride the coast at this point. We're basically going to head out from this little river here to the ocean, and then just pretty much ride the coast all the way up. The reason why I want to take to the beaches is because that's where the Mosh shops are. And if we're going to find a Mosh shops, then, yeah, okay, good. I did bring cryos. I was a little worried I forgot some cryopods. So that's all I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be guiding along the beach here, because typically this is where you're going to find your Mosh shops. So I'm just going to be on the lookout. Maybe we come across one, maybe we don't. It's fine. If we end up getting a male, if we end up getting a female Argent, then we're good with superior kibble anyways. It's just that Mosh shops is probably the easiest way to get them, because Mosh shops are a pretty early tame, honestly. You can get them, it could be your first tame in the game, honestly. It's just a matter of really finding them and really getting lucky and just having one that doesn't require anything crazy to tame, because it is, in fact, a passive tame. It's not a knockout tame. So, I'm going to be riding the beaches here. I'm going to see if I can, in fact, find one. Probably should look here for a second, because sometimes you get a very rare spawn in here, and usually I do sometimes get lucky and end up getting it in here. It's an otter. Let's see. No, not lucky this time, unfortunately. But, like I said, I'm going to keep looking around the beaches here. Hello, Titanosaur. Yeah, I'm going to keep looking around the beaches here. Maybe we'll come across a Mosh shops. If we do, I'll bring you guys back. If not, I will see you up at the, I'll see you up at the Mosh Pit. And once we get up there, I will pull up the map just so you guys can see exactly where we are. I think most people know exactly what this spot is. But, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, first Mosh shop sighting, and we're over by the Red Obelisk, actually. Here's my big question, actually. As you guys know, with the Tropical Crystal Wyvern, it gets a speed boost when it's in the water, right? As you guys can see in the corner right now, 27 seconds, 26, we're hydrated, so we get increase in speed, health regen, and damage are boosted because of this. Why does that not occur in the rain? We're constantly hydrated. How... Obviously, I assume they wouldn't do that because it would just be majorly overpowered, but, like, that would be a pretty cool thing to have on this thing. That when it rains, it's going to be constant until the rain's done. It is literally, it's almost like hanging out in water, where we are unlimited with the speed, health regen, and damage. I don't know, just food for thought. It just seems kind of weird that outside, when it's raining, you don't actually get the boost, but right when you get inside water, where you're going to be constantly hydrated, you do get the boost. I don't know. Seems kind of funny. But, like I said, Mosh shops, it's very, very easy. Raw prime fish meat, yeah, fuck that. That is the downside to Mosh shops, is it's going to basically tell you what kind of food they want. Now, it could be measure berries, it could be tinto berries, it could be cooked meat, it could be cooked prime meat, it could be cooked fish meat, raw fish meat. It could be a total of different things. It could even be kibble. It's just a matter of getting lucky and finding that one that's, like, not only a very low level, but it's asking for something very easy, like a tinto berry, like a measure berry or something like that. Yeah, that's the downside with them. That sometimes even a level 20 like that will ask for giant bee honey, which is something that is a little bit tougher to get, I'm going to be honest. It does ask for some crazy requests sometimes, but yeah, we're not going to go for that one. I'm going to keep riding the coast up, though. Maybe we'll come across a better one. But food for thought when it comes to the, I don't know, the Tropical Crystal Wyvern in the rain. Let me know about your comments. Let me know your comments below about it, like what you guys actually think about that. Alright guys, right in the distance all the way up there, past this tree and before this snowy area, is the Mosh Pit. I love this area, honestly. There's just so many creatures here. They're kind of just fighting amongst themselves and whatever, and it's just the lower ones die, the higher ones stick around, and then depending on how high the levels are, that's what we're going to knock out, and that's what we're going to tame, basically. So, let's see. Sometimes you do get some Mosh shops, like, right along this beach here. So, let's see. Usually when you get a little bit closer, yeah, this area is not going to have them. A little further back, like where that turtle is, you do tend to get, like you can see, there's dodos there, a carabo, nothing really bad down that way. It's when you get up here that you could have a few bad things. Let's see what's actually spawned in. So we do have a... Okay, so as you guys can see, yeah, so we have 2 aloes fighting an argent. We have 2 stegos. We have 2 ankies. We have a lot of different stuff kind of just going nuts right now. I think there's a trike in there, too. Wait, is that... And then on this side, we have 3 more aloes. This is a big problem that you will actually find in ARK. I don't know if it's just on console or it's PC, but these creatures are stuck together, so if I walk up to them, one of them's going to die automatically, which really stinks when you find out that that one is like a 150. That's happened many a times. But we do have a couple Argents up here, 65 to start. Level EU, 15, and then there's an Argent over there fighting some stuff. Oh yeah, there's Scorpions up here too, I totally forgot. But this is kind of what you do. You kind of just look around the area. You see what you want to see. You see what you want to get. Like, that is a level 50 aloe. But it's not that bad. You're also close to the wintry area right here. Do watch out, though, because it does get really, really cold. But you can find yourself some creatures here, like Argents also. You can find, like, if you want a 45 Argent, or if you want a 10 Argent. You'll also find a ton of dire wolves up here and everything like that. This area is one of my favorite spots to get creatures from, because you have this little snowy area here where you can get Uranus's, you can get Carnos, you can get all that kind of stuff. You can get mammoths, you can get anything in the snow-wise, sabers, stuff like that. But you can also get a lot of stuff down in the Mosh Pit, too. So it's just this big area of just hustle and bustle and just everything going on. So what we're going to do is, though, we're going to head on over to the calmer area of the Mosh Pit and start making our traps. So we're going to make 2 different types. One specifically for the Argent, and then another is just going to be just a generalized trap. You do have to watch out, though, because yes, this is a flat spot and everything, but you do sometimes get Sarcos in these waters. So be careful. Also, you do get a lot of sabers and stuff that kind of come through here. So, again, just know your surroundings, know what's around you, and just be careful, really. But we have a wyvern, so we should be, honestly, pretty damn good. I'm going to pull out the mantis, because we might as well just get through this kind of quick. So, first things first, though, we're going to end up making the, just the generalized trap first. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work on the Argent trap. So let me get the materials and everything that I need for the generalized trap. And then I'll bring you guys back once we're ready to make that, just so you guys can see how this is actually done. Alright guys, so we actually do have everything ready to go to make the trap. This is pretty much everything that you need. So I'm going to do a total of 6 stairs. I made a few just in case, but honestly that should be okay. 4 pillars, 20 fence foundations. I think it's 16, but I ended up making a few more just in case. And 32 door frames. You want to find a flat spot, which I think this spot right here is probably the flattest spot you're going to find in this area. You can go further back, like I can actually put the trap here, but then you do run into like Sarcos and stuff like that, so just having the trap a little bit further back here usually ends up working out a little better. So, kind of put this down. Yeah, I want to go probably starting, where does the hill begin? Oh. Let's actually turn this way, this might be better. Yeah, that should be okay, about there. Oh, this might not actually be connected. Let's do that again, just to be sure. Oh, it is connected. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're good there. Oh, we may actually have a bit of a issue here, but we'll see. Yeah, it's going to be slightly increased, yeah. What if I went one back instead? This is why you want to make extras, just in case. Let's see here. What if we will go this way? That'll be a total of 5. Yeah, this looks pretty even over here. And then... Come on. 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? This looks a little bit more even over here, so we're gonna actually do it here as a 4x4 instead. It's fine. It is what it is. 3, and I'm missing 1, which is fine, because these can break. So I like making a 4x4 trap. You can pretty much fit everything and anything inside of here. It just depends how high you make your walls. In this case, though, again, we're not going for the Rexes today. We're not going for Aloes today. We're really just going for anything that we can use just regular kibble on. So, yeah, that's going to be like if we see a Carno, Argent, stuff like that. Argent won't be in this trap, but you guys know what I mean. Sabers, you know, smaller game, let's put it that way. But basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. So 32 of the door frames, 16 of the foundations, the fence foundations. Now we're going to put down our pillars. And I'm going to put them right in the front. Now, typically I do make traps that have multiple entrances. This one, they're only going to be coming in one way. It's totally fine. But we'll do that. That's ready to go. And now let's put on our doors. Our steps, I mean. So the idea is that we're going to basically hit a creature. This one's going to run, obviously. But if it was coming towards us, we run up here, get into the trap. It follows us. We have these to get out, and he stays in. So relatively simple, relatively easy process. It's just a matter of finding something at this point. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring out the direwolf pack to actually go around here because, yeah, flying on the Argent's fun and everything. But again, I think I mentioned this in the last episode. It's a little bit more fun and a little more dangerous just going out on foot. I do like it, but at the same time, it is a little dangerous, but that's okay. What I'm going to do, too, is I'm going to bring just 100 of these, 100 of these. I don't want to waste the darts or anything yet, so I'm going to leave the darts on Skittles. I'm going to also leave the kibble on Skittles. This one's a 290 direwolf. This one can come out. This one is a 301. This one can come out. We'll check and see if they actually have any levels, too. This is a 299. This one can come out. If you guys don't know, direwolves obviously get a pack bonus. The biggest... Ooh, I brought the perfect female by mistake. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. We'll put the female back, but that's our 4. If we actually, 4 is the biggest that you can have in a pack bonus and everything. Plus, on top of that, I usually bring 2 males and 2 females, so they also get the mating bonus or whatever they call it, like the opposite gender bonus. I'm not sure the name of it, but let's actually just give these guys. They all look like they have a level up. So, again, these things will tear through everything out here. I'm really pretty confident with these guys. Ooh, this one has 3 levels. This one's going to be a friggin' beast. Oh my god, 293, 302, 300, and 301. I actually think... Yeah, you're actually supposed to be the... You're supposed to be the good one, too. It's not even the pack leader, so we're not even going to get a pack leader bonus. But, regardless... Oh, god, I was about to whistle all. Do not do that. Okay, follow 1. Follow 1. Follow 1. Follow 1. Alright. Let's go, guys. Let's see what we can do. Alright, let's see how quickly these direwolves tear through this mess. Let's go, guys. Go right in. Yep, do your little howl, and let's go. That is insane how quickly they went through that. Oh my god. Okay, this is going to be fun. It's going to be pretty easy, honestly, too. Yeah, those are the other two from before. Oh, we definitely have to take down those aloes, too. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's get rid of this Argent first. There we go. Oh my god. The only downside to them is that they're going to be holding a lot of stuff, unfortunately. But get on in here, guys. Yeah, we're already encumbered. Oh my god. Okay. Anything good? No. Yeah, I'll take the arrows. Why not? Everything else we can dump. That's going to be the problem here, is that they're going to basically harvest everything. So where are the aloes? Okay. Go, guys. Yeah, did you guys see that one basically went away? So that is an issue that you will come across. Whether that is just a console thing or it's just an ARK thing, I'm not entirely sure. But this is what I'm going to be doing, guys. Me and the Dire Wolf Pack are going to be running around. Ooh, they're a little slow right now. Okay. They got to drop some stuff. All right. But this is what I'm going to kind of do. I'm just going to be running around here. Anything that we don't like, I'm just going to be taking out. Anything that we do like, I'm going to try to lure it to the trap. Now, I do realize that these dire wolves, if they lure something into the trap, are going to actually fall into the trap with it, which I don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to, in fact, do is if I see something that I like, I'm going to bring out the... Ooh, Carno. I'll kind of spy at it from a distance, and then watch it come towards us, like this guy. And basically, if we like something that we see, I bring Skittles out and have Skittles kind of lure it, because I don't want these guys getting stuck in the trap or anything like that. So I'm going to be running around, going a little nuts, guys. I will let you know, too, I don't even know if I showed you guys on the map exactly where we are, but this is, in fact, where we are. It's actually at 40 latitude, 20 longitude, basically. Also, too, this water, guys, right here is a very good source of silica pearls. It's these guys right here. This is all silica pearls. And you can actually get a lot of stuff from this, too. Like, that right there is 46. Again, my gathering rates are a little, I think they're at 2... I don't actually remember what my gathering rates are at, but they're not high, honestly. So you do get a decent amount here. And they do run all the way down here. You can also check the water a bit. They do have some down here, if I can actually get underwater. You guys can see those little sparkly rocks. So you got 3 or 4 here. And then if you continue along this little river to basically all the way back to Skittles, there is some more silica pearls on the way there. So, but like I said, guys, I'm just going to be going through and going nuts. Once we come across something that we like, I'll bring you guys back and we'll check it on out. Yep, do your little roar, guys. Do your little howl and go nuts. Oh my god. That is just crazy quick. Alright guys, so I decided to bring you back because we haven't come across an Argent yet, but I realized we haven't actually made the trap yet, and God forbid we do find a high-level Argent, and then we gotta make the trap, and then there's a chance of it dying because, like I've mentioned, the Mosh Pit's a bit crazy. So we're gonna do that right now, honestly. Just make it a little bit easier. We're also gonna add a pressure plate to it. Now, the pressure plate was actually one of the things from Genesis 1. Yeah, we're going to try it out and see how it goes. I remember doing it right when Genesis came out, and I didn't really know how to do it. I still don't really know how to do it, but I guess we'll figure it out. This one's going to be a 5x4, so we're going to do 5 in length. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll do 1 back here. That'll be 5. Go over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and then just over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so next step is actually putting the pillars in, which you do need a lot. I currently have 60 pillars. I'm pretty sure that's enough. We'll see how this honestly goes, though. So don't put them there. Try to get them on each of the corners. There we go. And you're going to go about 3 high. So 1, 2, 3. And basically, you're just going to do this all the way around. Now, once you get to the front side, you're going to leave this open. You're actually not going to put one there. So we used a total of, let's see, 69 left, so 51 total to do this, basically. So just 3 up. Yeah, it is a little bit big, but if you go to only 2 pillars down, it makes it a little tight. There is a chance that that it's just gonna get out, and it's just not gonna fit, period. We're gonna put in the gate, though, specifically. Gate's gonna go right here, right in the middle. Now, you do want to line this up the proper way, because you want your door to swing out. Let's see what looks better. I don't actually remember which is the best way, so we're gonna start with blue. No, door's gotta swing in. Yeah, door's got to swing in. So you're going to pick it up, basically, and rinse and repeat. Instead of blue, on Xbox, you're going to press Y in order to flip the piece. So now the door should actually go in. We should be pretty good in that department now. Perfect. That's what we want. Yes. Because what's going to happen is when the door closes, it's going to close. Yeah, it's going to close like that. Perfect. Okay, so now we have to put on the ceilings. I made a total of 44. I don't actually know how many we need, but we'll see how this honestly goes. So just basically there, just jump up, put the first one in, and rinse and repeat. What you can actually do is if you have a pteranodon or something light, you can actually work your way up here and set these in. Now, of course, I screwed this up a bit, so we're going to have a little bit of a lip, but it is what it is, no big deal. You can do this with a wyvern, but it's a bit wonky, so you might not want to do that. It's not going to be perfect every time, but it's not the end of the world. Having that little lip there isn't going to cause the argent to get out or anything. So let's see here. We're going to have plenty more ceilings left over. Alright, so we had 44, we have 14 left, so a total of 30 to make this trap. So again, not that bad. It's actually relatively easy. It's small enough where if you have a pteranodon, you can come straight through with this, and that's traditionally the route that I do, is I'll get myself a pteranodon and then basically fly the argent in. You can also do this with land dinos, though. We can do this with our direwolves and everything. But let's get the pressure plate set up. Let's see how this, in fact, works. This is all the stuff that you need to actually make the pressure plate. You're going to need some metal, you need some stone, you need some thatch, you need some wood, and then you also need a little bit of cementing paste. I think it's 5 cementing paste. So let's go down to the pressure plate. What are we missing? Fiber, that's right. Alright, so for the pressure plate, you actually need 5 cementing paste, 68 fiber, 32 metal, 170 thatch, and 130 wood. So it's actually very expensive to make, especially for an early level thing, but this should help us out, honestly, really damn well. The idea of the pressure plate is, traditionally, when you run something into this trap here, so if you run into the trap with an argent, what you have to do is you come out the other side, let the argent get trapped, and then you kind of have to work your way over and press it and close. With the pressure plate should actually work and should allow us to do all this remotely. We just have to press the plate, and that's kind of it, basically. Now, let me see here. There should be a radius thing you can check. Enable link to closest keypad. Nope. Pick up, set. Okay, so this is the range of the pin, so it should work for this. I hope it works for this, because if not, that's going to be a bit annoying. On trap activated, I think? I always forget how to do this. Alright, guys, so I finally figured it out, I think. It's going the other way. It is what it is. But basically, you just, set a pin code. Then what you do is you go over to your door and you set up the same pin code on it. I'm going to make sure my door is locked. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, honestly. It's pin locked. It is what it is. But the idea is that when I run over, I actually go over this, and it'll theoretically close it. So I don't actually have to come on over here. I think this is a little bit cleaner. So the idea is that once the Argent comes through and everything like that, I just, bam, and it's closed. Alright, not too bad. Let's go over the settings, though, just so you guys know. So on trap activate, I did broadcast toggle structures, and then on deactivated, it's just do nothing. This worked for me. I don't know if it's going to work for you. This took like 10 minutes to try to figure out. So, again, it's good. Like, I definitely do like using this thing. It's a hell of a lot easier than having to run around the trap, but I don't know. It's just something that I need to work on a bit. But anyways, that's how you make the trap. It's not too bad, especially with the pressure plate. Pressure plate will definitely help. Let me turn off the broadcast range because we don't necessarily need that. Let me open this door. All right, we're going to take the wolves out and have a little fun. So let's see what we come across here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, guys, so unfortunately I did have to put the dire wolf pack away because we ended up killing a 145 Argent and a 140 Saber. It's just a little tough when you're running around, stuff attacks you, and it doesn't really give you time to actually look and see what the heck it is. So I've been out here on the Wyvern for a little bit, but I actually have come across this guy right here. It's actually a female 135 Saber, so it's a good start. It's definitely something a little bit different. I was hoping for an Argent, but we'll definitely take it. We'll throw it on into the little thing here, and we'll see how this goes. So, pretty good first tame, though, for the... Did I get it in there? I did. For the little Mosh Pit area. So, not too bad, though. I mean, you can take like a Pteranodon or something and basically just kind of run it all the way to the trap. But in the Wyvern's case, it's a little bit easier. So, let's get our Trank darts out. Not sure why we're making that sound. Well, I wonder if it's because of him. There's nothing else around. Okay. Yeah, it is because of this thing. Okay. Let's see. Turn a little closer to me. Perfect. There we go. Headshot. Shouldn't take too long, honestly. Again, these guys don't really have a lot of torpor or anything like that. And you get headshots, which is actually pretty easy. Should take 3 or 4 headshots. And then it should start at least starting to run. It already looks like it's actually running, yeah. And it's already out. Sweet. So 135 Saber, not too bad. Now looking over the stats, 1100 in health, 600 stamina, 272 in weight, and 195 melee. So again, not that bad, not that great, honestly, but it's definitely a start. But definitely on the hunt for an Argent at this point, because I want to start making kibble. And the Argent is definitely going to be our, the easiest way, honestly, to make kibble, besides finding some Mosh shops, which we haven't had much luck with in the beginning, but who knows, maybe our luck will turn around. Alright, guys, we are not that far from the Mosh Pit, but that is a 135 Argent. We are definitely going to be going for this. Now, it is going to be a little tough to get this guy back because I don't think he's going to... Oh, God. That's a lot of damage. I wasn't expecting that much. I need it to follow me all the way back, which is going to be a bit of an issue because, 1, the Wyvern's really fast and the Argent is a bit slow. And 2, it may lose aggro pretty quickly, so I need it to just kind of... It made perfect. Let's get going. Oh, God, that's really fast, though. Oh, my gosh. Okay, which way do we have to go? Yeah, no, we're going the right way. Perfect. Oh, he's going to lose aggro again. Okay. Well, let me put the Wyvern down at this point and see if I can actually just bring him over myself. All right, come on. He's right there. Might have been just easier getting ourselves a Pteranodon instead. This is, oh my God. It's getting to be a little more complicated than I wanted it to be. Let's see if I could get the shot from here. Come on. There we go. Alright, follow me. Let's go. How quick are you? Okay, I can outsprint you. Okay, good. Let me whistle all you guys onto passive. Oh my god, he's still not gonna follow. Oh my gosh. Alright, get a hit in. That's fine. Come on. Let's go this way. Come on. Come on. Follow me in the trap. And there we go. Sweet. Okay. Not the most ideal way of doing this, but I think what I'm actually going to have to do is I have to kill something and kind of drag it in there. Yeah, I think we're going to do that first. Is there anything close that I can kill? That's going to be a bit of an issue. I don't want to leave him in there too long because he may be aggro. Or he may just render out. That's actually what I mean. He might render out. Is there anything close by? I mean, technically, we could just give him the saber. I really don't want to do that, but, I mean, I guess I could, right? It's not the ideal thing to do, but... Oh, I can't even drag the saber? Huh, damn it. Alright, shoot. Alright, let's see if there's something small by, like a Lystro or something like that. That we can just quickly kill and then drag it on over. There's no way I'm going to be able to drag a trike over, right? Well, we'll try it, whatever. There we go. Let's see. Drag. Wow, you can drag a trike? I mean, it's going to take like 20 years to get there. Is there stuff? Yeah, there's not that much on me either. Oh, man. Alright, I might have to do this, guys. Oh my god, there was nothing really... There's a dodo right there. We're gonna do that. That is 100 times easier to do. Alright, dodo. There we go. Drag body. That might be a little bit easier to get into the trap. Let's see if I can get him to eat this, though. There we go. Sweet. Let's get him a little bit of health regen. And you know what? Screw it. Let's do it with this, too. Why not at this point? Oh my god, this is going to take forever. But it's not that far away, so maybe this will be okay. Alright, guys. So I'm slowly bringing the trike in. This 100% was not worth doing. Do yourselves a favor, guys. Get yourself a Pteranodon to make this process 100 times easier. Yeah, this is a little ridiculous. I gotta drag friggin' dinos over because I keep hurting it. Get yourself a Pteranodon, then get yourself an Argent, then get yourself a Wyvern. But let's see, where is he? Should be right about here. Let's just kind of place this guy in the trap right here. Release body, perfect. He can go for that, right? Maybe if I start shooting him now, maybe he'll come on over. Let's see. Come on. It's fine. I guess out there we... Nope. Alright, maybe not. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. Have it eat that, get its health regen back, and now we can easily tame this thing. Shouldn't take too many shots, honestly, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, that was quick. she's out. I was not expecting it to go down that quickly. It literally took 6 shots. But 2482 is our health, 960 stam, 576 in weight, and 180 melee damage. Again, it's not the best one, but that's totally okay. We're really using it for the kibble at this point. Speaking of kibble, though, let's run over to our mantis. Hopefully he hasn't eaten all my friggin' kibble. No, he hasn't. Okay, good. And we're going to throw a few little things of kibble onto the saber, because I believe they do, in fact, take regular kibbles. So let's do 1, 2, 3. There we go. Perfect. She's up. Sweet. We lost that friggin' kibble. Alright, let's look at the stats here. 1550, 820, 324, and 277. So not great. But we did end up with a perfect tame, which is pretty damn cool. Anyways, let me head on over here. Let me get a cryo for this girl. But what I do like having the pack dinos, especially over in the Mosh Pit specifically, it's just such an open area that they don't really get stuck on a lot of things, because there's not a lot of things to actually get stuck on. Yeah, there's a couple of these rocks, but they're so few and far between that even any of the direwolves that like get stuck onto it will actually figure out that they can kind of move around it and then get to you. So this is a really nice area to bring a lot of packs and everything out for. I can only imagine coming out here with maybe 3 or 4 sabers and the direwolf pack. Oh my god, we could just destroy everything out here. But the saber's pretty good, honestly. I would say obviously our direwolves are really good, but the sabers could be too, honestly. They're definitely comparable, I would say, to the direwolves. I would say the only thing that the direwolves have going for them is the fact that they have a pack bonus. We do have a ton of prime meat here, so we'll be okay with taming up the Argent. It's really just a waiting game at this point, and I may go back out and actually get some more prime meat to tame this thing up. But really, like, yeah, if the stats end up being really good, that would be great. But honestly, this thing's more just going to be a kibble machine at this point for us, because I'm going to honestly prefer to get ourselves XRGs. I really like how they look. I believe they do have a... I'd have to look over what it says specifically for the X creatures, but I know they do have a benefit. I don't know if it's more health traditionally or more melee. But there is one that they do lack as opposed to their regular counterparts. It's either they have more health, less melee, or it's more melee, but naturally less health. Just the colors and everything on them, though, look super nice. So to be honest, I think we're going to use XRGs in this series, and really the Argent that we have here and the one at base will be more just part of a little mini kibble farm at that point. Not going to open up the trap yet. We're going to kind of wait a little bit. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do right now, is just wait a little while here, just to let its food drop a little bit more. Then we'll start feeding it some prime meat, and then, yeah, we'll see how she turns out stats-wise. Alright, she should be ready to go here. Let's grab a total of 7 prime meat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's based on Dodo Dex. Dodo Dex is saying that with the 4 taming speed, with the taming speed set to 4, plus that it's a 135, we should get this no problem. So let's see. 2. Oh, I need a cryo. Totally forgot to grab myself a cryo. We should be pretty good, actually. Here we go, and she's gonna be ours really soon. Okay, let me go get the cryo. Get that ready. There we go. But honestly, I really do love the Argent. Argent is one of the best creatures, honestly, in this game. It is one of the best flyers in the game. What's nice about it is its weight. I mean, look at the weight already. It's 576 in weight. Plus, obviously, this is before imprint, so it'll not only before imprint, but before taming. Here we go. 5, yeah. 5, what did I say? 576, 546 has jumped up to 672. 3358 in health, which is pretty damn good when it comes to health. Stamina is good. Probably could be better, honestly. But the weight is huge on these guys, and then the melee is okay, but these guys you can use for a few different things. They do take weight reduction on a ton of stuff. They take a weight reduction on pretty much everything, I think. They take a weight reduction on metal. They take a weight reduction, I think, on all of the all of the common resources. So wood, thatch, fiber, metal, stone, flint. I'm pretty sure they take it on everything. It's almost like a Ravager, but just in the air. On top of that, their melee damage is actually pretty damn good. Like if you have about a 400 melee, a 400% melee Archon, it actually hits for about 100 to 102 a hit, which is pretty damn good. Their biggest downside to these guys is that they do fly really, really slow, which is usually why people would then prefer to go for something like a snow owl or a wyvern, something like that. But honestly, if you're going on the island, this thing is the absolute best. Not only for travel, but for just taking items back and forth, for fighting. It's an all-around machine, this thing. And once you get a couple, you get them breeding, imprinted, the whole nine, these things can cause chaos and havoc on the island. I absolutely love this creature, but to be honest, we're going to go for X variants of these. I'm really, really excited for that. That'll be in the coming episodes. Maybe the next episode. Who really knows? But, guys, that is going to wrap up today's episode. We did, in fact, get a lot done today. We came over to this area, which is the Mosh Pit area. Showed you guys how I made my traps, so the one there, and then the Argent trap with a pressure plate. I probably will be taking the pressure plate with me because we're going to use that for the X Argents, honestly, but we just wanted to kind of test it out while on here. We got ourselves an Argent, and we got ourselves a Saber. We do have a male back at base, so I'm going to be breeding these guys in order to get a ton of kibble. And then in the next episode, we're going to go for either the X variant of this, or, I don't know, maybe we'll head over to Extinction and get ourselves a Snow Owl, just to kind of compare and contrast the two. I'm kind of on the fence which one I want to go for first, but I guess you guys will have to wait and find out in the next episode. Like I said, that's going to wrap it up for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you're new to the channel and enjoying my series, you're enjoying my content, subscribe. It really, really helps me out, and guys, I really do appreciate it. And that's that. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, everyone.